the plane that revolutionized aviation history. Otto Aviation, a young American company, created the business and utility light aircraft known as the Otto Celera 500L. 31 test flights had been completed by August 2020, with an introduction scheduled for 2023 to 2025. It has 6 passenger seats and a single RED A03 diesel piston engine in a push-through arrangement. Hello everyone and welcome back to Luxe Life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on the world's richest personalities and their lifestyle. With that being said, let's get started. The Wright-Lynn aircraft engine RED A03 engine, which can run on jet A1 or biodiesel, powers the fuel-efficient Celera 500L bullet plane. It has a 5-bladed pushing propeller mounted behind the tail. So which company founded Otto Aviation? And what are the other jets of the company? And did things change after such a powerful jet? The company claims that the Celera's bullet shape significantly lowers drag by allowing air to flow over the surface of the aircraft without resistance. According to the business, this enables the plane to fly with less force, which results in reduced fuel use. Bill Otto founded Otto Aviation Group LLC in 2008, intending to create the Celera 500L. William Otto held positions as chief scientist at North American Aviation Systems, engineer at Los Alamos Scientific Labs, and research scientist. Otto Aviation has been privately funded since 2008 and is looking for a Series B fundraising route since it will need $200 million in 3 years to achieve FAR Part 23 certification. The airplane's construction started in 2015. In January 2018, the aerodynamic prototype completed its first flight, and in September 2019, the performance testing started. In August 2020, Otto made the aircraft and its development plan public and said that 31 test flights have already been completed. By that time, in confirming prototype with cabin windows that was weight optimized. Delivery and FAA certification are planned for 2023 to 2025. The pandemic prevented the prototype from flying for more than 35 hours until the third quarter of 2021, then 2 more flying prototypes joined the program. The business had raised more than $50 million by October 2021. The prototype should be able to travel at 30 mpg US, 7.8 liters per kilometer, with integrated heat exchangers taking the place of radiator nacelles to improve fuel efficiency. Reaching an altitude of 38,000 feet, which is 12,000 meters, should be possible with a second turbo compressor, and 50,000 feet with a third 15,000 meters. Otto announced a collaboration with ZeroAvia in 2022 to create an aircraft fueled by hydrogen. The 500L is a mid-wing monoplane with a single pusher-style 5-blade propeller. The propeller, which is as far back as it can be, is not allowed to cause any aerodynamic disturbance in the situation. For its wings, fuselage, and empennage, laminar flow is utilized. It has a smooth surface with few obstructions that are intended to be particularly aerodynamic. Otto intends to compete with small business jets like Beechcraft King Air 350 and Cessna Citation CJ3+. The lower operating cost of $328 per hour result from improved fuel efficiency. 6 club seats can be found in the cabin, which is around 72 inches, 180 centimeters in height, and has a bathroom. It is anticipated to sell for $4.5 to $5 million, similar to the Honda Jet, but with only 1/3 of its operational costs. Full laminar flow can be reached at a cruise altitude of 40,000 to 50,000 feet, which is 12,000 to 15,000 meters, using twin-stage turbocharging, resulting in an estimated 59% lower drag than rivals. It should be able to cruise at over 400 kilometers, which is 740 kilometers an hour, have a guaranteed range of no more than 4,500 miles, which is 8,300 kilometers, and have performance that is certified with the turbulent flow because pollution can interrupt the laminar flow. For redundancy, the 500 horsepower, which is 370 kilowatts, single RED A03 turbocharged V12 4-stroke aviation diesel engine can run as to 6-cylinder engines. Otto aims for a balanced field length of 3,500 to 4,000 feet, which is 1,100 to 1,200 meters, with a fuel efficiency of 16 to 22 nautical miles per US gallon of jet fuel. It will have instrument flight rules, avionics, and mechanically linked flight controls for single pilot operations. The startup installed mechanically linked controls on the prototype to reduce complexity and overall program risk, according to aircraft designer Bill Otto. The design, with its teardrop-shaped laminar flow, optimized shape, long and slender wings, high-efficiency multi-fuel piston engine, and a flight profile intended to make the best use of the plane's features, according to Otto and his company, is expected to usher in a revolution in low-cost air travel. Laminar flow, which consists of smooth layers of airflow with little to no mixing of neighboring layers moving at various speeds, is the goal of the entire system's design. This prevents the swirls and eddies that cause air turbulence at high speeds, resulting in wasted energy and aerodynamic drag. Although the theory of laminar flow is by no means novel, Otto claims that the Celera design has advanced it to the point where it consumes 80% less gasoline than a conventional design. The aircraft, according to Otto, can carry 6 passengers up to 4,500 nautical miles, which is 8,334 kilometers, at cruise speeds of over 460 miles per hour, which is 740 kilometers an hour, challenging small business jets for top speed while more than doubling their range. It runs on an effective 550 horsepower combustion engine. The aircraft's outstanding glide ratio of 22:1 enables pilots to shut off the engine and glide for up to 120 miles, which is 200 kilometers without using any power. According to Otto, this enormous efficiency factor should reduce the operating costs of the Celera by 5 to 7 times compared to a comparable jet. Because the low-drag laminar flow concept demands on a width-to-length ratio that would be unworkable in a larger bird, it won't scale up to full-sized aircraft dimensions. However, Otto claims that it will be able to scale up to accommodate 19 people, and several markets could benefit from an effective airframe in the 6 to 19 passenger range. It's also not a hypothetical render. Otto has constructed a full-scale prototype, and by November of last year, the company declared it had finished about 55 successful test flights, reaching speeds of over 250 miles per hour, which is 400 kilometers an hour in altitudes of up to 15,000 feet, and that all test flights have validated the aircraft's operating performance goals. It is now obvious that an 80% decrease in the usage of fossil fuels is already good for the environment. The burgeoning zero-emissions market, however, which is now battling with poor range figures due to the low energy density of lithium batteries, is the aviation industry area that most urgently needs the brain-busting efficiency figures that the Celera promises. Many people questioned why the Celera 500L wasn't electric from the start when we originally reported about it in 2020. Otto appears to be on board with the notion since it has just announced a partnership with ZeroAvia, pioneers in hydrogen aviation, to create a fuel cell electric powertrain tailored specifically for Celera's needs. With hydrogen powertrains which can weigh significantly less than battery electric ones but can take up a little more room than battery electric ones, this airframe's bulbous shape makes sense. Even yet, ZeroAvia is starting with modest goals, with a hydrogen-powered Celera aiming for a zero-emission range of just 1,000 nautical miles, which is 1,852 kilometers. Even still, that's a remarkable distance for a clean electric passenger jet and highly beneficial. This may be ZeroAvia's first opportunity to work on a completely new aircraft design, so the company is chomping at the bit to get started. Founder and CEO Well Meftakov states in a news release that the majority of our commercial engagements to date have focused on refit and line fit for existing airframes, which is vital to deliver zero-emission aircraft to market as rapidly as feasible. However, improvements in efficiency for new aircraft designs may increase the impact of aviation without emissions. Our ability to optimize the hydrogen electric propulsion system for cutting-edge clean sheet designs makes us happy to work with innovators like Otto Aviation to bring them to market. Of course, working on brand new airframes has its drawbacks as well. Building a prototype and conducting flight tests are one thing, but getting an aircraft certified and prepared for mass production is quite another, especially if it deviates from the standard. Otto has made impressive progress so far, and if the company's efficiency claims are accurate, which will continue to be a contentious issue in aviation forums until Otto provides extraordinary evidence to support its extraordinary claims, then this does seem like an important aircraft that the world urgently needs. Even the fossil fuel version might be incredibly helpful for carrying passengers and freight, and might significantly aid in the decarbonization process. But in the following phases will be extremely difficult and demand a significant amount of long-term investment. All kidding aside, we wish Otto's squad the best and hope they're strengthened and prepared for the difficult task ahead. We don't want to see this flying subsidiary put on hold. So what are your views on this? Is it important for a country to have jets like these? Or does the plane provide foolproof security? Well, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, do like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content from us. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.